But the whole crux of it is, you cast your spells by using your microphone. So you're running around, like, with a book in your hand, and you have your spells in the book, so you're flipping through Fireball! Magic Missile! Frost! Freeze! Fireball! Very funny. Like, we had a lot of fun with that one. It's currently, like, in a buggy state, so they reduced the price down to $3. Great time to get in. I definitely recommend it. It's very funny. But, yesterday was Wizard's Day. It was Noida with the Fungal Pain mod, which is my new favorite mod. Every time you take damage, a fungal shift happens.
Sam, if you want to review recent events, you should check the
I know! I've loaded this game 100 times, shut up! Does he think I don't know what the story is? Why is he always doing this to me? Stick to talking about how I should be taking more showers. Anyway, every time you take damage, a fungal shift happens. And then Mage Arena, like I was just saying, hilarious. Just everyone running around shouting fireball at each other was very funny. Uses proximity mic, of course, so like you get to hear somebody just disappear into a void when you knock them off a cliff. Or screams being muffled as they get eaten by a frog. And then Secret Age of Wizard Boy is still a hilarious game. And as a 4-player experience like we did yesterday, insanely funny. I was crying laughing. Anyway, that was yesterday's stream. Today, I had some Nine Kings fun, a little Rift Wizard fun, and now a little Death Stranding 2 fun. As my brain slowly kicks in, what was my mission objective here? Snowy Mountain. Top of the Snowy Mountain. Some sort of, like, time emu? There's a bird that defies time we have to find and capture? I'm down for that, let's go. Why was I here? Right, I was going to steal all of the pizza chef's materials, and I already did. Good work, me. Did I 5-star the architect? Right? Like, somebody was like, oh, a $3 video game and people are playing it online? I will stream snipe them and grief them. That is the only joy they had in their life that day. Very sad. It's just sad, is what it is. It's just sad. Alright, I have 5-starred the architect. I'm going to do a little bit of resource reallocation before I continue my mission. Which means I want to take this truck and move it. If you're still here and can hear me, Joe, have you played Peak yet? Because if you still want to play, I won't be doing it tonight, but I would happily play with you tomorrow. It wouldn't be like a stream or anything, but post Dungeons and Dragons, I would do a little peekery with you. I'm sure Mr. Clancy would happily play too. He's mildly addicted to the game as far as I could tell. I'm hoping I'm gonna go see Together tomorrow, the new horror movie. So I'll be doing that, and then some Dungeons and Dragons, and then I'll be free for some Peak. There's gonna be BTs in here. I found out they can pull me off the zipline, so we gotta be quick. I do not want to be eaten. This would be a shitty place to die and have a void out. No, 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 no. Go, 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 go. God damn it! No! Is an element. Thank you for that subscription. Fuck! You bitch! Get off of me! Get up, Sam!
Okay, Sam?
I'm not okay. He's eating me. Son of a bitch! Literally, as I was joking, like, oh, they could pull you off the zipline. Son of a bitch pulls me off the zipline. Repatriate. I'm disappointed too. Don't give me that look. God damn it. Great. Those guys suck. Like, no BTs really scare me except for those guys. Those guys are rough. Where'd all these special alloys and chemicals come from? I don't think, most of this stuff I don't think was mine. Oh god, my guns got real fucked up in there. Everything took like 50% damage. Well, that's a little disappointing. God damn it. Am I not wearing my exosuit right now? Brutal, man. Just brutal. My exosuit got destroyed. No, come on! I don't remember what that BT is called. Let me look up its name because I want to be angry at it. I don't want to be accurate while I'm angry at it. BTs. I think it's called a gazer or something. BT, watcher. Not a gazer. Hunters, golden hunters, catchers, bandits. The hell is that thing? I'm not even listening here. I think it's a gazer, but like the picture's inaccurate. No. It's not a watcher. I don't know what that thing's called, but I hate it so much. The big guy that grabs you and just pulls you down. Yeah, I was on a zipline and they knocked me off the zipline, so it was just like free food for them, basically. And I was talking about like, oh, they could pull you off the zipline. Thank you for demonstrating. Very kind of you. And I wasn't even doing anything, like, I was just gonna go and get material from a dude.
Onwards and upwards.
Is that zipline unusable now? There's a hole in the ground where it was, so I'm probably gonna have to rebuild a little bit. It didn't have the speed for the ramp. Come on, Sam. Sprint down the mountain. If you fall, I don't even care. Everything got ruined anyway. More like the things I had built are where the hole is now, so I think they're destroyed. Even then, I don't know if we're allowed to go over the hole. That was devastating, though. Ugh. I forgot how slow you are if you're not wearing an exoskeleton. Yep, that's only our second hole. We're not supposed to have any holes, though. First of all, These are both 5-star locations, so goodbye. I don't want you. Next up. Someone did a no shower run? What a smelly, smelly man. I might just, like, get rid of most of my stuff. Make new copies of everything. Everything is grievously broken. Alright, and then we private locker the rest. Trekking boots surprisingly undamaged. Put in the locker. Okay. We gotta make new everything. Fabricate some equipment. I guess, you know, hold on. Facility storage. We could bring this. I guess it's still 50% okay. We'll use these. We'll equip some survivalist boots. They're good enough for now. Actually, we have trekking boots. No, the contents are busted, so yeah, we'll leave that in there. Put it on. A lightweight shotgun level 2 is one of my go-tos. So let's put it on the tool rack. Silent lightweight tranquilizer sniper rifle, another one of my go-tos. Put it in the backpack. A silenced trank handgun. Big bore is super broken. We'll take a silent trank gun. That way I'm not, like, making everything from scratch, you know? Decoy, hologram, and stealth. Both of these can go in my grenade pouch. Alright, from here, though, we're fabricating. First up, 1, 2, 3 of you. Get another PCC level 2. 1 floating carrier. Level 3 boost skeleton. I have a pistol, a rifle, and a shotgun, so I think we're good on guns. 1 new pizza. 1 level 2 blood grenade. And let's also get... What do I got? I got stealth, I have a decoy, I have a remote stun. Probably good on grenades, then. All of you go in my pouch. I think I could have a 4th, right? You go in my back. We wear this. Grenade pouch. Grenade pouch. On my back. There we go. His fingers were black. Gross.
Back up, back up.
There we go. A kitted out Sam. Let's find out how ruined everything is. How badly is my zipline network ruined?
Feel that speed!
Okay, okay. That one's still around. I think I'm okay. No, it's off to the right. It feels like the void out locations are predetermined and not based on where you actually die. What is this? Why is it gold? Why is that a gold thing? I'm gonna go back and see. There's like a gold strand. Is the gold strand gone? No, it's right there. Don't you start crying on me! Grow up! What is this? Fine, 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 fine. What is your problem? I'm trying to figure out what these particle effects are about. Needy little figment of my grief-addled mind. Grow up, get a job, why aren't you married yet?
It's all good, it's all good.
Clean fall, we played the, like, super early alpha. The, dev sent me, like, a super early version when we played. I do have a key for the full release, but we haven't checked out the full release yet. What is this? Is this where I died, maybe? I think there's tracks for where I died. Yeah, I think maybe this is where I got grabbed. Because I've never seen these particle effects before. Like, what is going on with this? A golden strand coming down. Also, how's it going, Rhino? How are you? God damn it, Sam. Stop! Is this just where we go to say Pecco rapidly?
Move it, Sam.
What you said.
Also, here's a question. Sam could repatriate. Understood. We know that. What about Dollman? If I get pulled into the void and a void out happens, I come back. How did Dollman come back? I don't know what this golden strand is about. Alright, I came from that way. We're going toward... God damn it. If that's my truck, then we're going this way. Yeah! No, there's another golden strand right there. There's two of them. I don't know what that is. That is a thing I'm unfamiliar with. Did I go the wrong way? No, architect's in front of me. Alright, I got real turned around in my quest to figure out what the hell the golden strand was. Yeah, very shade-coded. Well, maybe on Wednesday we'll take a look at it. I have a bunch of stuff I need to look at. He is a ghost. Yes, I would like all your chiralium, please, and also all of your ceramic. And all of your metal. Just super weighed down right now. Shut up, old Oz. Man, floating carriers are OP. A reasonable way to travel right here. Just right next to this crater I made. Proud of my work. Maybe I should have 2 floating carriers with me. Like, just the simple fact that they work on zip lines makes them very nice. I parked my truck in the wrong spot. It was supposed to be next to the zip line, not next to the pizza man. Alright, I don't need to completely rob the architect of every last thing he owns. As long as I'm getting the parts that let me, you know,
Let's get a move on.
finish building that road, which I might go do right now. It's this paver, I believe, right? Yeah. Swing over here first. What cargo? I don't have any cargo. Like, I'm not doing a delivery, I just have my garbage. Alright, I think this is enough to finish this road. Love how many coffins are just lying around these days. Alright, finish this road, then head to the mountain and hunt the chrono bird. Some sort of time travel bird of some sort. I mean, I do want to deliver to the data scientists. That's a good location for me. I'm still 5ing them. I'll be curious to see what the road layout ends up being. Will it curve around the coast, or will it go over the water a little bit?
What's that one?
Do 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 do. Come on. Out of my face, hair. If this isn't enough to finish it, I'm gonna be pissed.
Okay.
No climb, you dumb bastard. Oh my god, come on. Alright, I have the stuff I stole from the pizza man. That'll probably be it. This is the most expensive, godforsaken road. I might take the zip line back. I feel it'd be faster than the car. Really breaking my balls here, road. I know, Nara, you've been playing the first game a bunch. How far along are you in there? And are you having a good time? I've been enjoying 2 a lot more than I knew I was gonna like 2, but I've liked it more than I thought I was gonna like it. No, Ian! No one saw that, right? We're good? Hey, like, I can't be blamed for that one. I'm in the clear. I would like to store some stuff. There's an animal once every 10 miles. How'd you manage? What's going on, Sally? That one jumped in front of my truck. Everyone saw it. These can go in storage. I thought I would have to build a lot more, but we're good. Also, I can have more grenades, I think. Aid request cargo. I'm done with the architect. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. A lot of the stuff I have no intention of ever delivering. Place in private locker. Come on, I have some ceramic in here, right? Don't play this fucking game with me. Are you telling me I have no ceramic? Didn't I take the there we are. I was gonna lose my shit. Let's go. So I don't need this. Oh, no, we're good. Don't need to be on that monitor anymore. Nice hat, thank you. How are you today? Been tired? I feel you. I'm always tired. But I have multiple comorbid sleep disorders, so it's not always a mystery. I'm coming, road printer. This is it. And then every road printer I've seen so far will have been done. Is my goddamn baby crying?
Gotta stretch my legs.
Back up.
No climb, build! Any day now. It's over. Yes.
Back up.
Why do I have a fussy baby? That feels good. This is a good long road. Let me just admire it on the start screen for a second here. We can go from East Fort Knot to a junction that takes us all the way to Northeastern Mine, which hooks up with a monorail that also goes to East Fort Knot, so I don't really know why the road goes there. But more importantly, keeps going all the way around. Can go all the way to Northern Environmental. But more importantly, take a right. And we can go all the way to West Fort. And then all the way down here. And technically there's another road printer, but that's off network, off grid. I'll worry about that when the game sends me toward this stuff. But the simple fact of the matter is it's already built all the way up to that point. Most of the work is done. I have more than enough metal for that. The pizza chef contributed? That's nice of him. And then we already have a decent chunk of the ceramic, I think, for 1,400. I don't want my babies crying. I just keep on, you know, throwing my car around and jostling it violently. I am satisfied, though. I've been wanting to finish this road for so long. This is the furthest we've gotten in the main, like, stretch of Australia, and it goes all the way back to the start. No! Get back in the truck! I said hold! Hold square! It's because the door opened. Goddamn. Whatever, park the dumb truck. Oh my god, wait, I only have 5 ceramic. No, that's the car is the important part. The car has ceramic. Nope, we only have 680 ceramic left. 645 ceramic to my name. That's not a lot. That bums me out a little bit. Put it in the private locker. Bring me up to the mountain. It's time to hunt the emu. Or whatever the hell monster we're going after. I might want to hit up the hot spring, maybe? If I'm already going to be heading in that direction for the emu hunt, I will bring a couple of PCCs so I can make a zipline to the hot spring. Emu Wars 2! This time it's personal. Did I not put them in my truck? Nope.
Beckel.
I think just 2 should do it. Alright, Sam. There's her house. Deliver a timefall-resistant emu to the metagenomicist. Oh, it's down there. And my delivery site's over there. Okay. A little unexpected. I thought I was going deeper into the mountain. All the same, I will build my zipline. And then I'll find this emu. And I already have a zipline that goes to the tar mine there. So that's all fine. I'll take both of these orders. Head out.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Take care, Sam.
Beckel.
Okay. If this is a zipline, I just need to put a zipline up there. But I'm lazy, I don't want to walk up the snowy. I'm gonna grab my coffin. Do some surfing. Shut up, Blue! You know what, I want more of the chrono bugs, which I think are over here. Must be great for the environment. Exactly. It's made of environmental stuff, right? I don't remember where the hot spring is. Up there? There's my hot spring.
Reporting for duty.
No, no!
Looking good.
There we go.
Back up.
This'll fix Sam up. He's been pretty beat up since we got, you know, voided out.
Yeah, enjoy it while you can, Sam.
Wait for the prompt to come up. I can't not have Dull Man do his dumb song. Oh yeah. Man, Sam is sunburned. The height of video games. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, good work. Down he goes.
Feels like I just repatriated.
You literally did, like, not long ago, man. Don't remind me. I'm still angry about it. Make a fine soup. My objectives are... down there. What's wrong with his face? Sunburned.
Are you injured, Sam?
Shut up, Dollman! Oh my god! God damn it. Shut up! What's going on, Lex? I blew up my coffin! Apparently launching off a cliff is not a great idea on a surfboard. Ugh. I mean, most of what we're doing is basically on the zipline network. I don't think I need to worry about bringing a vehicle with me. We zipline down. This is the cargo. It is going to be heavy cargo, though. I own Death Stranding already, but never launched it. But one of the bike skins was a baby incubator. There you go. And then the emu's here. And the emu's a straight shot to our next thing. Again, I have a zipline network that will take me all the way here. And that's just a short jaunt to the metagenomicist. I think we'll do this on the way back. Like, we'll head over to this, and then on the return trip, we'll worry about getting the bottles. They might be floating downriver, though, but I'm sure it's fine. Thinking of the days gone, I would hope, right? I haven't played that one, but it looks like a fun time. Oh, Theno Death Stranding, yeah, but in Days Gone. It's like a loo-shaped bike, right? Or I guess Lou Skims. Lou's the name of the baby in the bottle. Alright, down mountain we go. This'll help Lou feel better. Lou loves riding on the zipline. You're welcome, Lou.
Yeah.
So at the bottom of the mountain, we're going where? Right? No, left. Actually, I think I have a zip line that takes me over there already. Yeah, I have one that goes across river here. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. From this one, I think? It's the reason why I haven't deleted this one yet, is it goes me across river. Yeah, it does. Alright, let's see the packages that I'm not going to pick up yet. I recommend it. Like, again, I have a lot of fun with both the first game and this one. And the first game, it's a little... the pacing's not as good as the second. But it definitely picks up as you go. Like, the slow starts, it opens up.
Back up.
Like, the rest are on the other side of the river, so, like, why don't we grab the one that's on this side for now? This is my first time through this one. This is the second. But it definitely, like, having played the first, this one, like, got to the point very quick.
Back.
I've already brought a koala to the animal sanctuary. That one can stay in the tree.
Back up.
Alright, we're here to hunt some kind of time-based emu. But given that we have a sniper rifle, I think I'll find it. It ain't gonna see this one coming.
Give me a break.
Well, I see it.
This is the spot where it was last seen.
Yeah,
Emus
I
are
see it right
awfully
now.
fast. This search may take a while.
Will it take a while?
Wonderful. We've secured the animal.
Yeah.
Let's deliver it to the
Sniper rifle, my
metagenomics.
man. Sniper rifle.
Back up.
Alright. As we get closer, eventually we're gonna hit my zipline network. Think about the best way to get to my zipline network from here. That one's on a bit of a hill. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna head toward the road. That'll get me on my network quick. And then we just zipline down to the mine, and from there we jaunt over to this new connection. And along the way, if we see stuff for people that aren't 5 stars, we pick them up. Spiders! It just dawned on me where I am. Spider Valley. Hello, zipline. Alright, there's my destination. Australia, mate. Big bug of spiders. Ooh, ah, ooh. Right through a tree. I love my comprehensive network of zip lines. I want to drop bombs on them. One day I'll unlock the cargo cannon. It's in the first game, I know it'll be in the second. And then I'll do horrible things to those guys. Bum 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 bum. Oh god, no. Please, no more BTs. Alright, I think we're good. I want to know what the yellow strand stuff is. I wonder if we could use the zip line that's on the monorail track. If we can, that'll really take me most of the way. Oh, obstacle detected, come on. Can I take apart that thing from here? Alas, not. Lookout Tower is in such a bummer location. What do we need it here for? There's no enemies. Oh god. Don't you start crying on my Lou. That's right. Soothing Pecos. Soothe Lou with the Pecos. Right in the trash with this thing. Goodbye. Like, I've already gotten this on network. Sorry, not on network. I've already gotten the mine up and running. It'll be nice to have it in the network. Yeah! So yes, that lets me actually get onto this. We can't use it, though, because there is no other junction yet. But good to know. I'll finish these tracks sooner or later, and then we'll be able to use it. But yeah, zipline got me like 90% of the way. I could see his house! Chronobiologist is someone I want more stuff for, so I'll grab that. Careful now, careful now. Little speed boost. Metagenomicist. I got your dumb emu.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected.
One live animal for you, sir. Or madam.
I've been looking forward to this delivery. Now let's take a look. What a nice treat this is. A delivery in excellent condition.
That's right, I didn't murder your animal by mistake.
My research is going well, and I have you to thank for it.
You're
All
welcome.
that's left is to connect me to the chiral network. I'm ready.
Hey, Will it be anyone I recognize? Nope. Chiral network expansion. Afraid. I don't remember that one playing while we were doing the delivery.
Now displaying your current order grade.
I was hyper efficient about it because of previous builds.
I have something I'd like to give you. I hope it's to your liking.
What? A grenade that has a special effect on large BTs. Defeating a weakened catcher by throwing an EX capture grenade into its mouth will produce a BT crystal. Like other grenades, these can be stored in a regular grenade pouch. What's a BT crystal? Place in backpack. Well, now I'm gonna have to, like, get into fights. And I had room in my grenade patch. Perfect. You'll explain it, right?
All hooked up at last. And wow, I was able to finish my analysis of the emu you brought me in an instant.
I noticed.
Turns out it was absolutely riddled with parasitic chiral microbes.
They were
It
delicious.
would seem their presence was enough to alter the emu's temporal flow, which is probably why it didn't grow older when exposed to timefall. This all but confirms what the chronobiologist has been saying. Chiral microbes
Thank you for that
are subject to the
resubscription,
timeless
Lex.
influence of the beach.
You're pretty cool yourself.
It's still unclear how
Thank
this
you.
might be related to extinction entities, but it's a vital clue for solving the mystery of the Death Stranding. An extinction entity has the capacity to trigger the last stranding.
Ooh, the last
And
stranding.
if that comes to pass, the end of humanity itself is assured.
Finally.
Higgs attempted to make use of one such entity back in the UCA, but I know you personally put a stop to his plans. Hartman told me everything about those events. It's anyone's guess what Higgs is trying to accomplish this time, but I believe in you. And that's why I'm giving you these.
Tell me what these do.
EX capture grenades are invaluable weapons that work by leveraging the temporal properties of parasitic chiral microbes to great effect. In essence, they allow you to defeat weakened BTs in an instant by drastically destabilizing their intrinsic flow of time.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not all. These grenades can give you the means to summon your own BTs to
It's
attack other
Pokemon. It's
BTs.
Pokemon now.
Should work on all larger specimens. I've prepared a few for immediate use. There's so much we can learn by studying chiral microbes.
We must now collect all the
They might
BTs.
even hold the answer to treating 21-minute syndromes like mine.
What's your 21 syndrome?
Yes, I'm also a member of the 21-Minute Anxiety Association. The chronobiologist happens to be another member. We're sisters, in fact. Our mother belongs to the group, too. She's a hydrologist working out of Hartman's lab.
Why don't you have an
Perhaps
accent
you've
like she
already met.
does?
We've all got similar conditions, but I'm not sure if genetics is a relevant factor. But whatever the cause of our syndromes may be, we are all trying to study the world and find answers in our own ways.
But what's your syndrome? Your mom pukes every 21 minutes. What happens to you every 21 minutes?
Yes. Next time you're able to inflict significant damage on a large BT, try tossing an EX capture grenade into its mouth. Not only will you neutralize your foe, but you'll find it also leaves behind a milky white chiral crystal.
Gross.
I've taken to calling these objects BT crystals. If you see one, make sure you don't forget to pick it up. I say that because if you've got one on hand, you'll be able to use it the next time you encounter a large BT. The BT crystal will react with the tar and transform into a variant of the BT you captured. When activated, the crystal will summon a variant of the BT that spawned it, which will emerge from the depths of the tar. Ordinary large BTs will perceive this variant as a critical threat and proceed to attack on sight.
I must capture
In
BTs.
recent days, large BTs have been growing more active in the region to the south of this facility. It's possible that this too could be a consequence of Higgs's efforts. If you're headed that way, you had better be prepared for the worst. Though that might also be a good opportunity to give those EX capture grenades a try. I just know they'll
Yeah, it's
prove
Pokemon now. We got
effective.
Pokemon
And if
mechanics.
you're interested in some additional work, I'd also like you to take the emu you brought me to the animal shelter.
Oh,
The staff there want to look after it, and I don't have the proper facilities to give it a home here anyway. I've posted a suborder for this request. There's
just
no
put it to
rush.
sleep.
You can pick it up from the delivery terminal here whenever you're ready. Thanks again for all your help. I'll probably be hitting you up again.
Sam, your next destination is the F5 East Distribution Center, which can be found near the southeast shore of the lake close by. I'm told one of the staff members there is an old acquaintance of yours. Anyway,
Someone from the first
that
game.
order has been entered into the system. You can access the delivery terminal here to undertake it. That said, another request concerning the animal you rescued has also caught my eye. Alternatively,
Someone
you
wants
can
to eat
undertake
it.
this suborder first if you wish. I'll leave it up to you, Sam.
You're right. I have enough anxiety of my own. I don't need a club for it. Alright, that's a hell of a journey right there. The stupid mine is still off network? I don't understand where we're gonna get that on network. Like, the Lake of Tar being off network makes perfect sense, but I kind of want, you know, this little, like, weird, jagged chunk. I thought the mine would do it, but the mine did not. Alright. Deliver the emu over there. Probably not gonna happen, but it's a sub-order, so I probably will do it. That said, I will take on backup generator for the chronobiologist. Oh wait, no, that's for you, the metagenomicist. I mean, that kind of lines up with what I'm already planning on doing here. Alright, sure.
Later, alligator.
Later, alligator. There it is. I just want to scan that real quick so I can look at it from my map whenever I want. Almost. There we go. Ah, it's basically done. That is swell.
Speckle.
Getting a lot of emails here. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Do I have my hover pack thing with me? I do not. I haven't peed yet. This is my first time peeing. Get ready.
Can't do it now.
What do you mean you can't do it now?
There's a time for everything. This ain't it. No one wants to see that. You gonna whip it out with him just looking right at you? Yeah, like fuck you are. Just have to hold it in.
Who do you think looking at your dick?
You
This
gonna whip it out
hologram?
with him just looking right at you? Yeah, like fuck you are.
Can we pee here?
Just have to hold it in.
We're doing it. We're peeing. Finally! Peeing! On my own shoes!
Nothing in the tank.
Peeing on my boots!
Speckle.
Dollman had a front row seat to the show. He probably got a little splashed. He was the one stabilizing it. He was holding it for me.
Speckle.
No, I was
Speckle.
peeing. I forgot that peeing is a thing you can do in this game, and we finally did it. Sam got real angry about me trying to pee in front of people. What, are you gonna whip it out in front of people? Like, fuck you are. It's like, damn, that's the most, like, aggressive language we've got in the game so far. Sam was not about peeing in front of holograms. Awkward. Pizza Chef, Northern Environmental. I feel like there's a cliff in front of me. Yeah, that seems like a sharp drop-off. It's not my bike, so if it gets blown up, I don't care. I borrowed this one. It's okay for Dollman to hold your penis while you're peeing. That way you don't get too much on your own boots. Just the acceptable amount. Some. Drive it like you stole it. Let's see. One of these... I see the ghost tram ahead of us. This one is the one we do on the way back. We want to do this one first. There it is! There it is, flying! I don't know what's up with the ghost monorail. We've seen it flying around before. I don't know if there's a way for us to interact with it or do something with it. Gimme.
Cargo is nearly ruined, Sam. Proceed with the utmost caution.
Listen, the bike has a jump button, alright? I can't help it. What do you expect me to do? Not press the jump button occasionally? You're out of your fucking mind. That's why I need to put the anti-gravity stuff on every vehicle. But this isn't my vehicle. Someone didn't put it on. What's a wearable device? I assume like a strap-on. Yeah, maybe someone wanted some of their stuff shaken violently.
Becco.
Tree! Am I, though? Am I carrying a baby around, or is it just a manifestation of Sam's grief? I'm pretty sure babies can benefit from being shaken. There's like a whole syndrome about it. And syndromes are good, right? Yeah, sodas you don't want to shake. Babies. Jury's out on babies. Who's talking to me? Goddamn holograms. Really phased through that bad boy. What are you doing on the other side? I explicitly grabbed the one that was on that side, so I wouldn't have to do that. One, two, three, four. Yep, that's the last one over there. God damn it. Does it work with a carrier? Nope. A resounding no, sir. Let's think about this. There's a bridge there. The thing I need is next to that. It does. You still gotta jump. I pressed jump. Well, we're running. Oh, there we go. I think because I was holding my shoulders. I was doing the stabilized pose. I think that interferes with it. Well, I'm glad we tried again. Where is it? There it is.
We've recovered everything then. Great. Let's get it delivered.
Great. Shake it, baby. Would Duke steer us wrong? I say nay.
Feel that speed!
And then it's just zip lines up top, drop off the stuff, and we're good to roll. Duke Nukem. Duke Nukem is one of those things I think about from time to time where it's like, it's surprising to me that people still think about Duke Nukem. Because how many good entries does that franchise have, really? Like, most of my memories of the original Duke Nukem are mostly from, like, the titillation factor of being, you know, a kid playing a game where boobies would show up occasionally. I like the level of the Shawshank Redemption tunnel in the prison. I don't think it had any good entries. That's kind of the joke I was going for. Yep, the nipple tassels. Like, I very clearly remember my friend being like, I gotta show you something. and like going into the strip club and showing me the nipple tassels. And then there's like another stripper that is like an alien and has little snakes instead of tassels. He's like, that's an alien's boobs. And it's like, uh-huh. Can we play like a good game now?
Becco.
12 pixels, yeah. Those are some hot pixels, though.
Welcome. I'm glad that you could make it. You took excellent care of this cargo, didn't you? I like it when people take their work seriously.
Nip tassels, that's a good name, yeah.
Oh, wow, you found this? What a relief.
Now displaying your current order grade.
It was true to itself. That's true. Sort of. A lot of its, like, best lines were stolen from other properties. Like, I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum. Stolen wholesale, of course, from the fantastic movie They Live.
I was thinking this might be of use to you, so take it with my compliments.
Hail to the king, baby. Stolen wholesale from Evil Dead. Container repair spray. Are you trying to send me a message here? Which is fine, again, I enjoy those things, so I like hearing references to them.
You've been a huge help.
Order completed. Becco. Well done. Becco. Becco. Becco.
You're always...
That's also true to what it was. Good point, DJ. What's the name? There's a first-person shooter franchise.
Becco. Becco.
Like, you have, like, a stake thrower gun. You're fighting a lot of monsters.
Becco.
Very hell-themed in a lot of them. There's a lot of entries to it. And, like, it's nowhere near as, like, much cultural cachet as, fucking Duke Nukem. What the hell's the name of that game series? Not Blood.
Yeah!
I'm glad Doom reinvented itself. Me too. Even if I haven't really enjoyed, enjoyed the ones that came after the first reinvention. Yeah, 2016 was the good one. Hold on. Painkiller. Painkiller is the franchise. The stake gun would, like, stick enemies to the walls and stuff. Like, Painkiller was a kind of fun game franchise. I enjoyed the Painkiller entries. Unreal Tournament is obviously a good franchise. I feel like it had its, like, golden moment, and then they just had maybe too many entries, and, like, maybe that's why we haven't had one for a while. It kind of burnt itself up. Like, Unreal Tournament 2004, perfect video game. But then, like, the flash forward so many entries, and, like, it was Unreal Tournament, but there were tanks and jeeps and planes, and it was Unreal Tournament by way of, like, the Battlefield franchise. Like, it kind of lost its identity a little bit. I don't think Unreal Tournament needed vehicles. Ancient Egypt plus aliens thing. Power Slave. I don't think I've seen that one. But Unreal Tournament's dead. Now Unreal's just an engine. It kind of feels like that studio pulled its own version of the Valve. It's like, oh, we could just sell our engine forever. We don't have to make games anymore. Kind of like how Valve just needs to let people sell things on their platform, Steam. And the money just comes on its own. Low grav Instagib was the best mode ever. The translocator is still like one of my favorite items in a video game ever. System Shock. At least like we've gotten a remake of System Shock. That's nice.
So far, so good.
I don't think 2004 had the vehicles, did it? 2004, I remember, you know, the perfect version of Facing Worlds, Capture the Flag, The Redeemer. I think it was 2014 was the one that had the vehicles. Whatever version came out when I first got to college, that's the one that added vehicles first. Assault was your favorite mode? Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong entry. One entry was around when I was in high school. That was the one I really, really liked. Maybe 2004 was the one where they introduced vehicles, because like whichever one was in college, I remember the vehicles were added in. Maybe just Unreal Tournament. No numbers or anything. That was, yeah, Unreal Tournament 99, that's the one. That's the perfect version for me.
Keep it up,
It's the version I played the most. A hell of a game it was. I still enjoyed 2004, but every entry after 2004 was downhill. I don't know how many there were. I played them all. But I remember the vehicles was a kind of turning point for me. I'm like, You think all the new content was good? I mean, I'm not saying it was bad. Just for me. Like, Unreal Tournament was doing stuff that Battlefield was doing, and Battlefield was doing it better. Is my view on it. Obviously, your mileage may vary. Unreal Tournament 3 was the last and not great. They tried giving it story. Again, like, it felt like they were kind of, like, chasing trends. Like, let's add vehicles because Battlefield's popular. And then let's add a famous movie actor because at that point, the Call of Duties were doing that. It's like you should have just been Unreal Tournament. Like, stick to what you do. What was up with that field of spiders? Those are chiral creatures? And this valley is thick with the spider version of them. If I bump into one, all of them will start chasing me, and they drain my batteries and sap my blood away from me. We're gonna give them a wide berth. Yes, I can blow them up. Yeah, at its core, I think Unreal Tournament was best when it was an arena shooter or a capture the flag device. Like, I don't need celebrity cameos. I don't need vehicles. I don't need, like, hundreds of players against hundreds of players. Like, each of those things was already being done by other games, and I didn't need Unreal Tournament trying to be other games. I just want Unreal Tournament to be Unreal Tournament. Fast-paced. Relatively short rounds. Give me a sniper rifle and let me have my fun. Data scientist, Hartman's lab.
Back up. Back up.
It didn't suffer from the additional content. Again, I liked 2004. What I'm saying is that was the sign of, like, them going down the road of going wide instead of narrow.
Back up.
Chasing trends.
You know what to do.
Like, I don't disagree. It was still a good game, and they did the stuff they added fairly well, but I feel like that was the sign that they were kind of not having faith in their core design.
Sam. That's the last of the cargo. Let's head to our destination.
And I'm sure, you know, they had a bunch of smart people whose jobs were literally just to look at trends and be like, hey, no one wants to play a pure arena shooter anymore. They want this and they want that. But just at some point, like, Team Fortress 2 dropped and, like, they showed you. You could have stayed true to your roots. Pick it up. Pick it up. Maybe we put all of this stuff in the floating thing, right? Come on. That way I don't have to worry about tipping over. Whatever decision-making gave us Fortnite was the wrong direction. Was it? Because, like, say what you will, it's a little popular. People might enjoy that one. It may have made that company all the money. And it's a free-to-play game. The kids, they love it. Lord knows every time I visit family, my nephew wants to play Fortnite. It's got me a lot of free games from Epic. I have played the Fortnite with my nephew. He loves it, and it's fine. Like, gameplay-wise, it does what it's trying to do well. It's not really my kind of thing. It's the same company that gave us Unreal Tournament. Those people are dead now, Gomber. That's now Fortnite company. You won't get any more Unreal Tournaments. Do you think that's the problem? Like, why bother when you already have, like, the Golden Goose? Is that why we won't have any more Unreal Tournaments? Like, they are distinctly different markets, in my opinion. Like, Fortnite is a colorful, bright game that is, let's be serious, geared for children. Anyone can play it. It's an any ages game, but, like, it's made for kids. I don't really think anyone 30 and plus is like, yes, I look forward to sitting down and making my version of the dad from Family Guy dance the gritty. Like, Unreal Tournament is an older audience. Like, I feel like there's a market there. Exactly. Like, I'm not gonna yuck anyone's yum when it comes to Fortnite. Kids love it. Give them their games. Let them play it. You appreciate the evolution of extraction shooters? Yeah, people have been doing some fun stuff with that these days. I haven't played too many. I know Joe enjoys Tarkov. That's an extraction shooter. That is hard. Like, it's hard to think of it as the company that made Unreal Tournament at this point. Yes, DJ, it is very bad. If we actually go through one of them, I will be knocked off the zip line, and they get a lot of attacks of opportunity. Which is why there's a giant red hand here, because we died there when one knocked me off his fucking zip line. Yeah, Unreal Engine is still huge. My opinion on Unreal Engine has soured greatly from playing a lot of demos. My god. I feel like that engine has a lot of room for unoptimization. And it hurts me every time I play a game that just, like, sets my graphics card on fire because the menu will have an unlocked fucking frame rate. Cool stuff, though, like, whenever they put out a demo, or, not a demo, whenever they put out, like, a tech example of what you could do with their engine, it's like, wow, that's amazing! But the stuff people make with it frustrate me sometimes. But yes, as far as the company goes, they haven't put out a game that I'm excited for in ages. That's what I was saying, DJ. It's like, sure, like, that's the same company that made Unreal Tournament, but are any of those people there anymore? At this point, you have an engine and you have Fortnite. You don't need to make games anymore. And so they don't. It's like Steam. Steam just has... Sorry, Valve. Valve has Steam, they don't make things anymore. I say that. They're actively working on a game, but they're working on, like, a cross between a MOBA and Team Fortress. It's not really my kind of game. But Krath loves it. And, like, I know Grim, you play a lot of it. So more power to you guys. I'm glad they're making something you enjoy. They should make you auction it off. Nope, wrong button. Can we not aim it at the one on the ground? Oh, we're good. Yeah, like I said, it's not really my cup of tea for the most part. I'll probably still give it a play every once in a while because it's interesting. But the folks that like it really like it. The thing about Valve is they don't care about rushing the games. I've talked about this before. I feel like working at Valve is either your perfect ideal job or the literal definition of hell for you. Like, if you just want essentially an unlimited budget to work on whatever you want, that's the work environment, right? Like, you get to work on what you want. The catch, and the reason why that's either heaven or hell, is there's no guarantee that anyone will ever see it. So if you care about people actually experiencing the thing you worked on, that must be hellish, right? Sometimes dead is better.
Thanks for coming in this dismal weather.
But yeah,
I'll review the stats of
like, you could work at Valve and there's no rush. It'll be done when it's done. Unlimited budget, unlimited time. But like a lot of the things people have worked on over there, like we have people that do interviews after they leave Valve. It's like, yeah, I worked on the coolest thing. It'll never be released.
Now that's something only a pro could do.
But for something like Deadlock, that's going to work out great for Deadlock. It got to a point where they're able to like kind of put it out, let people start playing it. It didn't work out as well for like Artifacts. And I kind of dug Artifact, but like they had that guy who came in from Magic the Gathering who was adamant that this digital card game follow the rules of real physical card games, i.e. real money trading and real money everything, and woof, that torpedoed that real hard. But like there was some neat ideas in Artifact.
Now this is something I didn't think I'd ever get back. Guess I was too quick to give up hope. Thank you. You've been a pillar of support.
The trick for me is I didn't really care for Dragon Age at any point. So like I don't really see much of a change between any one of the Dragon Ages.
You can use
They
all of
weren't
my
for me.
materials now. I hope you make wonderful things with them.
Now displaying
I've heard people that really like the new Dragon Age and other people that absolutely hate the new Dragon Age. It was just like, I don't know, they look like Dragon Age.
I have something I'd like to give you.
But that's
I
an
hope it's to your
outside
liking.
perspective. What is that? Is that a hat? Is that a hat? It's a hat! Okay, you may have actually gotten me to change hats.
Don't freak out, but it's exactly
Like, I
what it
played the
looks
first Dragon Age and I thought it was
like.
fine.
Is a living organism. I raised it here, in fact. It regularly emits cries.
But I didn't
that
like it
humans
enough to
can't
move
hear.
on and play any of the other
But
Dragon Ages.
When other chiral creatures hear the sound, they grow much more calm and relaxed. I've actually been studying the unique noises chiral creatures make as part of
We'll
the
have to
joint
bring
project
Pecco
with the
back. Like, the
musician.
Pecco hat's
And
important.
at some point, this little
But I
guy
gotta
started
see me wearing a
copying
little
what he
goo
heard
creature
in
on my head.
lab. I don't understand it myself yet, but the takeaway is that if you wear this hat, you should find it easier to pass through areas with chiral creatures. Put it on and test it out. And come back soon.
Oh, exactly. This is like my least controversial hot take. It's like, Dragon Age isn't for me. People get a little bit more up in arms when it's like, Hollow Knight wasn't for me. Or Hades. Like, I don't like Hades. This one. DLC carve-outs. Hades makes me want to play Bastion, but that's about it. Yeah, like, I understand why folks like the parts they like, but I don't find it fun to play. You're supposed to be horny for the characters. That I could understand, but I don't need to play the game for that. There's the internet for that one. Like, come on. We gotta try that for a little while. That's great. That's very good. You're neutral in Hades, but you hate what it has done to the genre. The roguelike genre? That one's 80, that one's 100. Yeah, so 180 for the next two. I don't know, we have to find out. We haven't worn the hat yet. It's satisfying. Yeah, so the thing is, I understand, like, people like the story, they like the characters. But the gameplay loop, like, I don't find there to be enough variety to engage me with, like, actually grinding through enough loops of the game to experience, like, the developing of the relationship with the characters and exploring the story. It's like you gotta go through a lot of loops for that to happen, and like 4 or 5 loops, and I'm like, alright, that was fun. And then the next 4 or 5, I'm like, I've seen enough of the gameplay, and like it doesn't change as much with the weapons as I need to really motivate me to keep going. Like Hollow Knight, I fully admit, I just played that at a bad time. Like, I wasn't in the mood for Metroidvania. A new Torchlight. How many did we get? 3, right? Torchlight 3 was the last one? Last one you owned is 2? I can't remember if there was a 4 or not. Would you try Silksong when it comes out? Yeah. I would want to maybe sit down and do, you know, 1 first. A lot of the older games that I want to see more of are never going to happen. Like, frustrated enough, like, I love Final Fantasy Tactics, I would like new Final Fantasy Tactics. So the fact that we're getting this remake, well, remaster, really, gives me some hope. But, like, the real one that always bores a hole through my heart is I love Xenogears. And Xenogears was never finished. And the creator of Xenogears has tried to kind of, like, do that on his own, but he always ends up switching companies, and the IP is never in his hands, which is why we got, like, Xenosaga, which also is never finished, and was sort of kind of trying to continue things, and we'll never get to see the end of that one either. And then, like, Xenoblade is another IP, and he's, like, kind of sort of trying to, like, do it there as well. It's like, never gonna happen. Dawn of War. Cheesy RTS, not the big change that was 2 and the garbage of 3. Curse of the Dead Gods. That one I do want to play. Like, I enjoyed watching Jimmy play it. It looks like there's a lot of fun ideas in there. Why are we not bringing the truck? Because our destination's, like, over a bunch of little mountains. It looked a lot worse when I was looking at the map. Now that I'm actually here, I realize I could have definitely taken the truck. But the secret reason why we're doing this is there should be BTs out here. And I don't want my truck to get in the way of me trying to Pokemon some BTs. I'm not seeing any BTs, like it did the thing, but I'm not seeing them. Yeah, Curse of the Dead Gods looked better than Hades to me. But that's because it looked like it was, like, gameplay-centric. Have there been any, like, good, just real-time strategy games recently? I feel like that's a genre, an entire genre that kind of went into dormancy for a while. I've seen a few indie releases, but nothing that really grabbed me. Tempest Rising. You haven't started yet? Let me know. Beyond All Reason. Really good trailer for Dawn of War. Sometimes I think about trailers that were really, 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 really good, that the final product wasn't nearly as good. And again, I'm gonna say this as a person that likes Prometheus. It's a bad alien movie, but as like a fun little philosophical movie, a sci-fi romp, I liked it. It's not great, but like I liked it. The trailer for Prometheus, incredible. Like, what a stellar trailer. Really sold me on a movie that was not that trailer. That's the thing, right? I feel like RTS, as a genre, you want a relatively, like, decent development cycle behind it. Which a bigger studio needs to do, but a bigger studio is never gonna do that. Not anymore, anyway. Yeah, it's not a very popular genre these days. It once was! Like, fucking StarCraft was, like, the biggest thing there was for the longest time. I feel like, ironically, the death of the RTS was brought about by the modding scene of RTS games. Like, RTS has died because of MOBAs, in my estimation. I have no data to back that up. And now we get MOBAs instead of RTS games. StarCraft 2 players are really into it. That's a good sign, yeah. Space! Yeah, Black Isle style RPGs made a comeback. Maybe RTS's can too. Yeah, it's not a very profitable genre. That explains why I think MOBAs look like shitty RTS games. Like, the MOBA genre came about as a series of mods in Warcraft and StarCraft. We don't really get MOBAs anymore. We get what MOBAs have morphed into. Like, Deadlock is technically an evolution of the MOBA. Supreme Commander was really cool, yeah. I liked Ruse. Like, Ruse was really cool. As far as, like, an exploration of what you can do with an RTS, the idea of, like, fake-outs using the fog of war, like, that was really neat. I liked Ruse. Yeah, the truck would have had trouble here. I'm glad I did come on foot. Well, Deadlock. Deadlock is like half MOBA, and it's half character shooter. Like, Overwatch is a character shooter. And of course, like, the character shooter is just an evolution of Team Fortress 2. Was Team Fortress 2 like the first, like, character shooter? I feel like it's not quite a character shooter, it's on the edge. It's close enough, I think. The horny Team Fortress 2 knockoff. Because you look at Team Fortress and you look at Team Fortress 2, like, they really did expand on the idea of them being, like, characters. They got trailers. Trying to think, left, over and around, or maybe right, under and over? What's the elevation look like? Up looks like it would be a pain in the ass. I feel like it'd be a lot easier just going up this incline. I could definitely pick up the pace a little bit. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I'm getting a Pokemon. Where is it? Yeah, like, I feel like Team Fortress 2, it took Team Fortress, which was, you know, capture the flag, King of the Hill, like, standard Team A versus Team B gameplay, And it's class-based, but like, you know, they really leaned into the characters of the class. It wasn't just interchangeable. The heavy was the heavy. The medic was the medic. The pyro was the pyro. And like, they released the character trailers to hammer that home. Like, they really leaned into the personality. And yeah, Team Fortress 2 had pushed the payload. And then the evolution of that was Overwatch, like, where they really bring on the character. And I feel like it's safe to say, like, Team Fortress 2 is the genre maker for the character shooter. Where is it? Is it not here? Like, this is the thing that happens when we are fighting one of those big BTs. Where is it? Original Team Fortress, like, concussion grenade jumping was such a skill-centric thing that you could really lean into, and I fucking loved it. Oh! There it is! I found it! You take out that shotgun right now, Sam. Sam, put that down! Gun time, Sam! What are you doing to me, Sam? Sweet mother of God, grab your fucking container and run. There are 3 of these things. Oh no! We have to weaken it, but I don't know how much we have to weaken it first. On back, I do not want this. Nor do I want this or this or this. All of this should be on this. Sam really did me dirty here. Alright, back to blood grenades. I didn't think we were gonna be fighting 3 of them! There's so many of them!
Sam, now! This is your chance to turn that monster into a BT crystal you can use later! Take one of your EX capture grenades and toss it down its throat.
Did you see my goddamn crystal? You son of a bitch! No! Oh, there it is, there it is. How do we use a BT crystal? Can't use my fireworks. There it is.
Time to go wild.
Go! I choose you! And of course it starts playing kaiju music. The real story is there isn't really a story. Source filmmaker led to a lot of porn, and game animation also grew for its own purposes. Oh yeah, I think those were totally independent. Can I capture another one? Hell yeah, I can. I assume I could friendly fire my monster. I'm trying not to. Get him, big guy! Yeah, Source Filmmaker got a lot of nice, like, YouTube animators up and running. A lot of fun stuff. Damn it. You bitch! Now you die! You could have been a pet! Dick. All right, I'm curious. Crystals summon a large BT. BT crystals can be used in BT areas. Consumes the chiral crystals. I mean, I captured another one, so I still have another one. Oh, I already collected them. Don't worry about that. Wasn't gonna not get another Pokemon. That's a neat mechanic, though. I'm into that. It says it consumes crystals, not that it consumes the crystal. A crystal that can summon a large beast-shaped BT. BT crystals can only be used in BT areas when a large BT is present. Using BT crystals consumes chiral crystals. That's true. It's hard for me to tell, because I only have one in here, but maybe, like, one is all you get. Because I threw one and I picked another one up. So it's hard to say. Maybe you just can't have copies?
Nice.
Yeah, I got two of the same one. But there's no indication that we have to, so like maybe only ever have one of the type, you know? So capturing multiples is maybe not important to worry about. Alright, what's going on over here that there's a Torii gate? We found a Torii gate on the mountain in a central area. What's the deal with this Torii gate? The other one had a bunch of different types of cryptobiotes. I might need to fabricate. I won't be able to fabricate. Oh, these containers are gonna be riggedy wrecked. Huh. Sorry, but you're right, Sam. We gotta get this stuff to its destination. Uh-oh. Running low on battery. Hope it starts raining soon. So you could secretly bang his mom. Choose your starter, BT.
Just like that, Sam.
Oh boy, running low. Most unfortunate. At least it's not raining anymore, so we're not taking any more damage. Mechanics are good delivery targets. Metagenomicist. And distribution center. All three of these lost packages are desirable grabs.
Nothing to worry about.
It was too close.
Well, there goes the battery.
Come on. Keep it together.
All of our various benefits from the skeleton are gone. Although we do have the little recharger thing, and it is working a little bit. We only accumulated a little bit of charge off the time fall, but it was a little bit. I'll take a little over nothing. There we go, getting a little bit of time fall battery there. And I have my solar charger. Yes, solar charger. Let me guess, he uses his sweat. Time fall that's on my hood gets processed into a little battery charge, but also, if it's daylight, I have a solar panel on my backpack. But now it's raining, so that's not gonna do anything. But we're almost there. Oh, I'm just watching the little battery thing slowly fill up enough that it'll kick back in. There it goes. See, it started raining, so we lost the solar panel, but we got the time fall going. It's all coming together. They had no idea what they had when they made Overwatch. I feel like some of the outfits and character designs, and the fact that these are people working in video games, they understand the internet. When they were making Widowmaker, they knew they were going to be making people on the internet drive over to make porn. Like, porn was coming. There's definitely no way they were surprised. Maybe the sheer amount of it was a surprise, but like, you don't model Widowmaker and like, I can't believe someone made pornography of this. I don't understand. They made star. Who did Twitch censor someone's name? Is their name a link?
Like you've forgotten. Well, you didn't think it was Igor, did you? Anyway, guess I better process that cargo of yours.
Why did Diva get turned into 3 little asterisks?
Not bad at all, this cargo. Got no problems with it.
Wait, she's from a game? Very
Where
good.
the hell did this wayward thing turn up? I don't even know how many times you've come to my rescue, Sam.
I don't think I remember Victor Frank.
You know what?
Kojima makes a character that's mostly naked, not nearly as much porn. That's because she's naked for a reason. Thank you. You'll be ashamed of your thoughts and deeds for anyone that's like, oh, come on. Can't forget. Ashamed of your thoughts and deeds. All right, I vaguely remember him, I think. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it has a dot, so Twitch is like, that's a link. Junji Ito? What? We got the Junji Ito suit? A suit designed specifically for making deliveries. Uh-huh. Features illustrations by Junji Ito on it. It has an anti-BT effect, making it easier to escape from gazers and watchers. Very tempting. Ooh, grenade launcher. I knew we were gonna get one eventually because we found one in the other dimension. Yes! Chiral network expanded, and most importantly, the cargo catapult. A structure that launches batches of cargo over a long distance. A parachute could be deployed in midair, allowing you to adjust its landing position. Grenades could be used once the parachute's deployed. We could bombard people. Making sexy characters is hardly new. Oh, no. Like, no one's saying, like, oh, they broke new ground. That's what I'm saying. Like, they could not have been surprised. Right? Simply because it's not new. Like, we have the general, like, Rule 34 joke for a reason. Like, literally, doesn't matter what your character is, someone out there's like, yeah, but what if there was, like, a dick on it? And then, like, they use it. Like, that Tetris piece, that one could have a dick. And that Tetris piece, that one could have, like, a vagina. And then I could have those 2 Tetris pieces. Like, do it. Yeah. I'm gonna draw that.
You're a real lifesaver.
If they're gonna do it with Tetris pieces, like, obviously sexy characters in a video game. Way easier, way easier.
Lakeside Fort Knott used to be. Whole place got wiped clean off the map by a void out. And since that day, the tar's been eating away at this facility. Some weirdness with the currents, or At least that's what folks are saying. But the stuff you just brought me, I might just be able to keep the tar corrosion at bay.
You're welcome.
Finally, I shared some data with you as well. Feast your eyes on these grenade launcher and cargo catapult schematics, both new and improved designs. You'll find there
Are you comparing 2B to Tetris pieces?
Recently, folks living here have been talking about this group of guys in red they saw creeping around. Got something to do
I was gonna
with
say Miss Pac-Man, damn it!
Not. One more thing that's had us worried these days. But now that you're here, I think we can all finally take a breath. Before I forget, got a new suit design to give you as a gift. One favored by a prepper back in the UCAs, you may recall. Try it out for size, why don't you?
Doesn't have the same kind of gravity as Lara Croft's. I mean, I think it depends. Like, here in the States, Lara Croft is a bit more... has a little bit more cultural clout. And I think that's mostly because of exposure. Like, there's a movie. There's a Tomb Raider movie you could watch. I feel like, for folks of a bit more... of an anime persuasion, or are, you know, a bit more in the Japanese, I mean, it depends on who you're talking to. Like, 2B is a bit more prevalent in my circles than Lara Croft, for instance, but I wish I understood the psychology a little bit better, about, like, what makes something sexy. As far as, like, legitimately, like, what's the first true sexy character? That's a tricky one. Because there are games, like, adult video games go all the way back to Atari. But, like, those weren't exactly titillating character designs, right? I was gonna say, like, Leisure Suit Larry was a game that had sexy characters in it, and that's because it was a game made for adults that was in that direction of, like, kind of lewd jokes. Blue humor. But, like, I don't think anyone knows any of the character names in Leisure Suit Larry outside of Larry. Like, none of them are in my brain. What ignites the creative spark in others? I think just being, like, in the culture. Like, I don't necessarily find the Overwatch characters appealing, but that's because I'm not an Overwatch person. I don't play Overwatch. I don't find any draw toward Overwatch. But someone that plays Overwatch probably is a little bit more in that direction. Whereas 2B, like, I've played that game, I have a connection to it, and the, like, general atmosphere around it, as it's in the orbit of other stuff I'm into. So, like, that's more attracted to me than anything else. Nobody was playing Leisure Suit Larry because they thought Larry was hot. Exactly. Sexy, plus good design, plus strong characterization. Yeah, it's a combination of things. Custer's Last Stand. Like, that is, like, the Atari adult game. But nothing in that was sexy. I mean, where else am I gonna put my wrist? Guys in red!
Something like that. I suspect it was a squad of ghost mechs myself. I heard about you shutting down that weapons factory, but arms and ammo are still finding their ways into the hands of bad guys, aren't they? So Higgs is still stirring up trouble behind the scenes.
Gotta shut down more of their factories.
We're attempting to develop methods to help folks put a stop to his activities. And the weapon data we shared with you is one of the products of our efforts. I tell you, a world where we don't need these damn things can't come soon enough. But on the bright side, we at least have some researchers who are based in Lakeside Fort Knott helping us out here. And if you're up for it, maybe you can help us with our work too.
I feel like Custer's Last Stand falls in the same kind of category as the other adult games from that period, which were usually like, you know, move tiles around to reveal a sexy picture. Those aren't really characters, right? Like, so we could probably jump forward a little bit. I would be curious to see, like, if we were to somehow time travel back, were people talking about Samus back in, like, Metroid 1 days? Like, someone beat the game and saw Samus in, like, you know, the bikini setup. It was just like, oh man. That's pretty hot. Like, were they talking about that? I have no way to find that out. They were? Yeah, you got... How do you know? What's the confirmation? Night Trap, definitely. They definitely were. I assume so. I was alive. Alright, Taco's our first-person source here. I feel like maybe Metroid. Maybe Metroid. Because, like, that's not just sexy images in a game. Because, like, they're not characters in Custer's Last Stand. That's just gross. And it's also, like, 16 pixels total. Doesn't count. The sexy tile shifting games. Those aren't characters. That's just sexy pictures. Doesn't count. Get it out of there. I feel like Samus Aran, that was a character. There's a whole Wikipedia. There we go. Post that in the Discord. I don't think Samus had her moment until Zero Suit. I mean, Taco's our first-person source. Taco says. Like, we're not talking about, like, huge. Because, like, Zero Suit and Lara Croft's, they have the benefit of being closer to the internet. Like, we're going pre-internet here. We're talking about games that predate the internet. It makes it a little harder to figure out. But if Taco was talking on the schoolyard about the hotness that is Samus Aran, at least that means it happened. And that could be our source. That's our early stages. Obviously, Lara Croft's, the PlayStation 1, the internet existed at that point. That's an easy one. That could blow up a lot easier. Things spread so much faster with the internet. Pre-internet, we're talking just word-of-mouth hotness. That's harder.
It happened sometime after I arrived with one of the early expeditions.
Yes, once someone beat the game, they start talking about it.
Made contact with residents.
They share that screen with each other.
Same old story. Massive void outs happen in the UCA too, remember? Or maybe you don't. Chiral network coverage was somehow unaffected. But unfortunately,
and maybe like
thousands of people were caught in the explosion.
Going back to like the Sega days, I'm sure people were thirsty over like the muscular dudes of Golden Axe. Golden Axe had some beefcakes in it, right? Yeah, Golden Axe. Look at that like Frank Franzetta style artwork. I'm sure people were getting a little thirsty over the Golden Axe characters. Fighting games are definitely an easy one. For sure.
This is just how it went down back in the UCA. We think we were done for. Then the man who delivers shows up. Truth is, you're the reason I volunteered for the advanced expedition. The reason I was able to keep going. We figured if I did, I might get a chance to see you again. That BB pod you're carrying is different than I remember. Doesn't have my brother's keepsake attached anymore either. But hey,
Street Fighter's the tamest characters, but the most porn. Again, I think it has less to do with how they are presented and more to do with how people connect to those characters.
Sorry. We should.
Someone feels like they form a weird connection with their favorite character in a game. That once they're driven to find porn. Or driven to make porn.
Come to think of it, I believe he's one of the precious few survivors of the Lakeside Fort Not Void Out. It's filed under sub-orders.
Lakeside Fort Not Void Out.
Take a gander, see what you think. Right. I'll leave you to it. Keep on keeping on.
Fine work as always, Sam. Now come back to this ship and get some rest. Also, we've identified what may be a ghost mech outpost. I'd like you on standby. Your next order might be a dangerous one.
Understood.
Order completed. Well done.
Suborder. Recover all the stranded ship's cargo. Whoa, 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 whoa. The Fisherman might get me the piece I've been looking for this whole time. The Princess in Dragon's Lair. There you go. Dragon's Lair for sure. That princess is smoking. Not to mention, like, design by Bluth. Like, come on. Hell yeah, Dragon's Lair. What year was Dragon's Lair? Do. Yeah, Dragon's Lair is a good call. That's 1990 something, right? Oh, Dragon's Crown for sure, but like that's Vanillaware. Vanillaware always has excellent designs. I didn't want to do another one because I do want to have dinner, but like this this I want to do. No. Because I do want to also, like, get on the ship and see the next little story beat. Get us ready for next time. And then I'll connect that stupid Fisherman. There might be something older than Dragon's Lair, but I think Dragon Lair is, like, a clear, like, that's a sexy character. They knew what they were doing, and a lot of people definitely liked and made reproductions. Something about the popularity game. Oh, for sure. Again, that's why, like, I agree Lara Croft, but I also say, like, that has more to do with region than anything else. Like, here in the States, Lara Croft has a lot more cultural foothold than in other places. Like, saturation definitely matters. Dragon's Lair in the arcade, 1983. I think Dragon's Lair might be the first then. Like, that'll predate... Oh, for sure. And again, it's a Don Bluth design character. He knew what he was doing. Don Bluth's got some chops. Love Don Bluth. I think we could say Don... sorry, not Don Bluth. I mean, Don Bluth's a sexy piece. I think Dragon's Lair is a good call. What you got there? Just collecting rotten apples, huh? I look forward to seeing you in the upcoming Predator Badlands.
Nice.
Nice. Sam, Tomorrow wants to talk to you. Come on. Hang out with Tomorrow. What's this goofy new hat? It is a chiral creature hat. It makes them less likely to be aggressive toward me. But mostly I'm wearing it because it looks funny. My god, Sam looks so sunburned. Is she prepping to make toilet cider? She has a time fall effect around her, so if she touches something, it ages rapidly. And she's trying to, like, control that by not rotting apples. So the fact that she had an apple in her hand that wasn't rotten is like, I got better. And all the rotten apples in front of her are an indication of how much effort that took.
Sam, based on our latest assessment, we know where the Ghost Mech base can be found. When you're ready, access the T3 Magellan's delivery terminal and...
Think it's supposed to be dust? When I take a shower, it'll probably say Sam Sunburn got better. Let's find out. Use the toilet.
Hi, Sam.
Hi, Tarman. Nice cold shower. Oh, a hot shower. Sam's sunburn has healed. So yeah, sunburn.
Nothing like a warm shower after a hard day's labor. Am I right, Sam?
Oh, aged beef.
It would seem that Tomorrow's grown more adept at wielding her powers. All that practice manipulating the temporal properties of apples has helped her to gradually refine her technique.
I just explained this, doll man.
Treat you to the literal fruits of her labor, perfectly ripened ones, no less. I heard what Victor Frank said about your BB pod. You used to have a different keychain attached to it in the past?
I used to have a charm given by Victor's brother, Igor.
Igor? Ah, yes. The corpse disposal team member that was caught in the void out with you that time.
He was from the very, 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 very beginning of the first game. Like, literally the first thing that happens in the game.
I've been mulling over the words Victor said to you earlier. He's gone, but he still feels so close. There's a universal truth in that sense.
Swaps out doll man for Tim Somerson.
People when they're alive, the stronger the bond we forge with them.
Aging Beef would be great.
No matter how much time passes, I still feel her presence. My daughters. No doubt you feel the same about Lou.
Lou's right here.
Sam, when you have a moment to spare, I'd like to tell you about my daughter and the strange events that changed the course of our fates.
I often think about, in a lot of, like, media that I consume, there's often, like, incredible powers, you know, like, oh, I could fly, ooh, I could shoot laser beams, all the, you know, standard stuff. And the ones I always fixate on are the ones that I just think of as useful and I would like to have because they're useful. Because, like, flying, I would like flying, but, like, laser beams or explosions, like, those aren't functional in day-to-day life. At least flying would be. But, like, for those that are familiar with a certain magical index or a certain scientific railgun or a certain scientific accelerator. Not saying you should watch these things, but I enjoy them. One of the characters has a power, and their power is they could just maintain the ambient temperature of whatever they are holding. I.e., if they have a container and that container has pizza inside, that pizza is always the perfect temperature. It will never become cold pizza, it won't become soggy pizza, it will just be perfectly crisp, hot, fresh out of the oven pizza. Like, it's just, as long as she's holding that, that pizza is perfect. And it's like, I want that power, and I'd like to go just pick up food right as it comes out of the oven. Have, like, a very high cost delivery service. Are their hands permanently cold? It's a magic power. Their hands are always normal, but, like, if they get, like, ice cream, that ice cream's always perfect. It's like that is the kind of power I'm like, yes, please. Like, there's nothing lamer than, like, you're really hungry, you're tired, you've been working, you get takeout, and by the time you get home, it's soggy, it's relatively tepid. It's like, that'd be nice. Like, it doesn't change your life, and you could theoretically exploit it for profit, but ultimately it's just this little thing that makes everything better. Well, yeah, if you had Accelerator's powers, that'd be great too. Being able to, like, again, not again. I say again because I've had this conversation a lot with my friends, but Accelerator's powers really are just magic. Like, they say it's like, oh, he can control vectors, but, like, they use vector in the loosest goosiest term. That's good job security, right? Like, you could be the perfect delivery person. But you want to start your own delivery company, and again, very expensive, because you're only one person. I like powers that subtly change the rules of things. Now, I got some examples.
Come to think of it, I saw that you received EX capture grenades from the metagenomicist.
You saw me use it, too.
I think that the parasitic chiral microbes you brought her could be repurposed to infect and birth variant BTs in such a manner. Namely, by combining BT crystals with your own DNA to produce BT cores. If this is indeed true, it's a truly incredible discovery. You have
Stardust,
to test
the
this
super
theory
wizards.
at the earliest opportunity, Sam. I'm eager to see what happens.
I mean, if I could pick anybody's abilities / powers, the clear answer is, like, Puck from the Krondor book series, who's just a wizard that has all of the best wizard powers. Like, they are just the ultimate wizard. just, yeah, it's like basically like pick a super wizard if you could pick anything. But like, that's not interesting. That's just overpowered. And you want overpowered, for sure. But again, like, a fun thing with these kind of shows is, like, they make fun of those powers. Like, oh, you have a dumb power. That's a level 0 power. But, like, functionally, in the real worlds, that would work great. Like, I would love to have that in the real worlds. Like how Andre the Giant was super strong, but constantly in pain. That's how, like, actual powers would end up working. Because, like, when you look at how physics works, it's like super speed. You would burst into flames, your muscles would tear themselves apart. Like, there's a lot of problems with, like, how things work unless you introduce magic. Like, the Flash works because the Speed Force. And what's the Speed Force? Magic. But often simpler things and more creative minds are more interesting. That's, like, pretty much what I'm saying with... I like the idea of this character whose whole thing is just maintaining ambient, like, temperature. Like, that's just nice. Just feels good. Anyway, I need to go have my dinner. So this is gonna be our save location here. Well, wait, first I'll eat... There's a new crypto buyout. Might as well just burn through our room stuff real quick. If I remember, like, sure, she feels the warm box, but, you know, it doesn't burn or anything. It is 100% magic. Nope. Doll Man's not even gonna bring it up. It'll be rude and awkward. Chomp. I hate the writing gymnastics that go into making that shit make sense. It depends. Like, if it furthers the world building, I'm fine with it.
That sure looked good, Sam.
Did it? I know he's jealous that he can't eat food, but I just ate a floating bug. I can't imagine that tastes super good. Put it next to a fusion reactor. That's how you abuse that kind of power for sure.